Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Santa's Workshop. Today we're going to be jumping around a little bit. We've got Brian outside working on cleaning up his rear axle. And he's going to get it cleaned up so we can get Nathan over here kind of guide us as we put that thing together so we can get it back underneath his T-bucket. I'm working on the dents on the sides, and I've already started a little bit. And this is what I've gotten so far over here. These are flattening out real nice. I haven't started on the big spots yet. I got a couple rivets here I need to grind down. So we'll get those ground down here as soon as I can get the air hose back. There's a couple more here. That one's still showing through, and that one. I may just hit them all again. And we'll really load that thing up with primer next time and see if we can block them out. See, I got those two dents there flattened out. Got one right there, one there, and one there. Got that just to get off the paint. I got to get that knocked down. But it's coming along. And I got this one up here, smooth as a button. So we'll get the block. We'll go over the rest of the other side, see what all we need to fill in over there. And we'll get the primer gun out and primer again. And go from there. Okay, well, I got most of it worked out. I want to prime this end here again and do me a guide coat and see exactly how close I got it, but it should be close. Didn't get this part here because I started getting a cramp in my upper arm, and whew, that puts a stop to you real quick. But I have got more parts in from our favorite person, Jason S. We'll go over them in the next video. I want to get them all together and open them all at one time and check them out. But he sent us some cool stuff. And we had another subscriber send us some stuff. And we're going to be giving him a shout out as well. He sent the new cables and the striker pins for the tailgate. Well, the striker pins turned out to be the wrong ones. I looked them up for a 79 El Camino Caballero, and they sent me just actual little striker pins. They were supposed to be like little U-bent latches right there. So, but I was hoping to have this thing in primer by the end of this video. As you could tell, it is not, because I had something else come up. That's getting to be a theme around here, if you hadn't noticed. But I think this is going to be something that y'all are going to appreciate and like. But I was looking on the Facebook Marketplace, as one always does, and I found something. I'm not going to show you just yet, but I found a parts car for my 10th anniversary Trans Am. But in order to go get it, I had to put my big winch on, because this was sitting beside a shop up in Oklahoma City, and we needed a hefty winch to get it out. So I've had this thing for a couple of years now, sitting in the shop. Bought it from a garage sale, and it had only been used once. And you could look at it and tell, I mean, look at these cables. Everything in that box was brand new. And it also had a deal where you could actually hard mount cables in your vehicle all the way to the back and use that to plug in. Well, what I did, I went and got a couple of jumper cable ends and put on them. And now I just plug it in, run it up beside the pickup, hook it to the battery, I'm good to go. So no matter what vehicle you're in. But now's the time to introduce you to my parts car. And we're going to, if I can find it, I'll put in the music, wah, wah, wah. But this thing here has all the things that I need, or not all, but extreme lot of things I need to fix the 10th anniversary. It's got a good set of springs on the back. That was one thing. It's got my sway bar mount. That's another thing. It has a 400 Pontiac engine. Now, whether or not this one's going to be buildable, I do not know. But here's the things that I looked at when I saw it. It's still it's still factory. You could tell that nobody has pulled this out and hot rodded it out, because nobody's going to put the little heater tube back on. I guess that ain't the heater tube, that's a cold air tube. But anyway, nobody's going to put that back on. But it has a good hood scoop, which I don't have. The hood scoop by itself is $350. I mean, and if I wanted to, the rubber on it is still good. All I gotta do is clean it up and re-glue it. But what I'll do, I'll find me a new rubber for it. But just the hood scoop itself, not the mount that attaches to the carburetor. The hood scoop itself is $350. I've seen those mounts from anywhere from $250 to $200. So you're looking at, best case scenario, $500 right there. Just the hood scoop and the mount. Then it's got, see if you can see through here. It's got the aluminum surround on the gauges that mine did not have. So we've got that. It's got a decent console. The seats, I want you to look at the seats. Well, let me just get you in here. They're dirty. It's got junk all over them, but I cannot tell where those seats are wore out. I want to pull those out and get those cleaned up. The door panels are in good shape. All the interior plastics do not look deteriorated. The plastics on the back of the seat look good. I mean, there is so many good parts on this thing. Now then, I know you remember this panel here was cut out of mine. This panel here has no rust. So I'm going to cut this panel out and put that in mine. That's good. The trunk area, let's see here. This trunk is just nasty, but it's been sitting out for a long time. Oh, another thing. It came with a full set of 15x8 honeycomb rims. But this panel back here that's all rusted out and gone, it looks pristine. I got to get all this stuff cleaned out of the trunk, but it all looks good. So I'll be able to use that on mine. Now this is a 78 model, which is fine, because you take those tail lights out, you take that back bumper off, guess what? You've got the exact same thing as a 79. People switch these things out constantly. This side here, this has got a little bit of rust, same as mine. So I can panel that. We got bad rust over there, but mine is good. A lot of the chrome trim, I mean, look around the windshield. All that trim is there. I still can't believe the shape of the interior on this thing. I mean, it looks horrid. But once we get in there and get all this stuff swept out and cleaned out and pull the seats and, oh, and if you look there on the console, you can see a little set of switches, which means it's got electric windows. So these doors, heck, I could take those doors and either use them or sell them. Both my scoops here are in good shape. I mean, fenders beat up, but the scoops are good. We'll take those out and save them. But the 400 Pontiac, now then, is it buildable? I don't know. But it's got all the bracketry I need when I do find a 400 to go on it, to go in my car. With all luck, we can build the block. I mean, a 400 Pontiac is a lot more, buildable than a 403. And the one thing that's got me worried is the rust right here. The valve covers are rusted. But it's factory. Nobody has messed with it. So we've got, all these parts, transmission, rear end, and we paid $1,000 for it. Thank you, Jason, for helping me out. But it's got a lot of usable parts. I really wish the core support wasn't bent, but it is what it is. And if anybody's got a 78, they need tail lights, or that little chrome piece right there is not in the best shape in the world, but it could be used. Front end piece is completely destroyed though. But I mean, for what it is and for what we paid for it, it's got a lot of good parts. But see, the spoilers on these were fiberglass, and the spoilers on mine are the rubber. That fiberglass, you can tell where they pried the trunk open with it. That can be fixed. Tail light has got a broken deal here, and the bezel is a little dented. But hey, that can be straightened out. New lens can be got. Somebody needs that for a 78 or a back bumper. That's a good back bumper. I've got them. I'll sell them cheap. But it's amazing the rust that is all over this thing. I mean, look here on the deck lid. But from what I can tell where I need it, it does not have it. So that is a good thing. yeah, I'm excited to tear into this and see what all we've got. But yep, that's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't been making videos. I've been running and getting things and getting ready for when Santa's over with and we could really get something done. But we're going to call this a video and see what we can do with this. I think I want to cover it up to just keep, we got rain coming, you can see the skies. I may cover it up just to keep it from getting extremely wet. Well, thank y'all for joining me on this. Hopefully we can get some things done soon. But it is that time of year. But I'm still working on a video for my channel members, just showing what I go through as Santa. Going to try and film some more this weekend at another photo studio. But guys, I thank y'all so much for hanging in there with me and putting up with my off and on content. But hopefully soon it'll be going and going good. But don't remember, hit that channel membership. It really helps us out. Check the end of it for your name. If you're not seeing it, let me know. And also hit the merch store. They make great Christmas t-shirts. Santa's Workshop, you got a big reindeer on it. How much more festive can you get? We thank you all so much, and thank you, Jason, and all the other people who have contributed to the projects. And we will see you next time on Santa's Workshop.